This was the tale thus far. And now, the story continues. Welcome, comrades. This is IceWolfGem. Let me move this a tad closer. Okay, this is good. Okay. Welcome, comrades. This is IceWolfGem here, and today we're going to be continuing where we left off in Amnesia: The Dark Descendant. Last episode, we have found a way to get the generator going to start the elevator, but we ran into a little friend. Yeah, that friend. So, let's hope we don't run into him again. You've led to the Book of Monarchs. Look for etching and counted 9 different kings from all over Europe has been depicted with an orb resting in their hand. That's the same one I read before. I just realized something. If anything happens to me, picked up a flower. So, hold on. I need to look at my notes. Diary. Okay, diary. Notes. Okay, let's see. Make sure the flow is at a corner. Check properly. All rods are inserted, but I only found one. But I only found one. Let me first do this puzzle. Since this one is a little easier. Okay, let's see. So I have to make it 8, 8. Let's see. Let's remove this. Move this down. Okay, let's see. Let's see, 3, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4. So 1, 5, 6, 5, 2, 2. So 2, 2. Let's see, 6. Let's see, that makes it 3. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to turn the light off just for a tad second because of the oil. Ah, this will work. Okay. I should close the door just to be on the safe side. Okay. Good grief, I really turned this into a ballroom. Okay, let's see. 5. Okay, let's see. 1. Let's start with. We have to find the lowest number. So 1, 4. Okay, this will be 4, 8. That won't work. Shoot. All of this has to work together, so let's see. Okay, so I need to find the shortest number. So let's start with the one that is the hardest. This one. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! Okay. 7, 8. The flow is even and stable. Hello? The flow is even and stable. Good. We're making progress. ferrocylid rod. This one? No. Maybe this one? Find a way to start the engine that powers the elevator. Let me take a look at the notes. Elevator machine industry, make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity scene set function. Up 8 down 8, that's what we did. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity scene set functions. All rods are inserted. Will this work? Nope. Shoot. But where are the rest of the rods? I could only find one. Okay, that's activated. Needs more work before it will run. Oh, let me check my notes. Machine equip memo. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator. I'm an idiot. The last 2 spare rods are in the storage. And something tells me I'm gonna run into this thing again. I'm gonna. Sir William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that that young man from the other dig has such a terrible sin. Okay, so we found the one in the study, so the last one is in the... Trying to save up on oil, darlings. Okay, so the last 2 are in the storage. I was hoping. What the fuck?
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shame will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
What? Well, that was just out of the blue. Next stop, the storage. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his curiosity. Uh-huh. Oh, is it talking about how all of them died? Taylor died from his curiosity. So then William died by his... Oh shoot, I regret everything. What's this? The darkness in the storage feels strange and unnatural. You think? Equipment. Where'd this go? Machine parts. What the?
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
What? What on earth did we do here? A drill part. He doesn't see us yet, so we're good. down here first to the equipment. So what exactly happened here? Honey, believe me or you, I don't know why. But I swear I did not agree to this.
The village night.
Hopefully this has the answers. Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you need to clear the flood drains and stress enough how important that is to make sure it's handled with care. Please try to tell your friend or brain service this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separate to avoid further mishaps. I've arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids. You're ready to go. This place is making me, is really asking for a lot of answers. A chest right here. Let's see what's in here. Oil, tinderbox, and lanthanum. Speaking of oil. Honey, believe me, I think you were just forced into an experiment. You must have brought this on yourself for being so curious. A drill part. Another part? How many parts does this place need? I really need to be careful. Why I get the feeling that the minute I pick that up, something bad's gonna happen. Okay. Before I do anything that may kill me. Alright, let's go. A drill part. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, who's sending me a message? Someone messaged me and I'm literally trying to think at the moment. Stupid notifications. Okay. That is rusted shut. Shoot. Oh. I just use this. Partly filled. Okay. So in order to make this dynamite, I need... What else do I need? So I have to use all the oil, but I'm going through it like there's no tomorrow. Hold on, maybe the notes can confirm something. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I arranged 2 large vats. So that was the first one we found. Large vat number 1. Where's large vat number 2? Ah. Okay. Alright. An explosive. What does it say? What to do with it? Okay, I have prepared explosives. We need to clear the flooding drain. The flooding drain? Alright, let's go. Nothing so far. It won't budge. Minnows. Find a way. This work? Do not. Like around here, maybe? Oh, wait! There's that area over there. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Well, I don't know now. Machine parts. I need a light. Do you need like some sort of crowbar or something? Good. Whoa. Oh, so that's what I was supposed to do. Oh, okay. That makes a whole lot of sense. Alright, let's see what's down here.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
What were we doing to her? Were we preparing to do operation on her or torture her? Darling, believe me, I probably had no intentions of doing this. Yeah, I'm getting punished for someone else's crime. A real way to go, if you ask me. Okay. More tinderbox. Whoa, 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 whoa! Was that real? Okay, that literally made me jump. You can have that room. I'll just be on my way.
Oh, no, please, please.
That must be where she got killed. Shh. Something to put it out. What's this? If full set of run. No, there's one run in the inner study room, which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Alright. For pays. I did not see him. Oh. Oh God, no. That literally creeped me out. I have to walk around it without being seen. There he is. There he goes. Okay. I had to light up that way. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. 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 Go, go, go. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. No. No, what the? There was two of them? Did I lose him? Okay. Alright, okay, go up the stairs, please. Don't budge. Booking it! Go, go, go. Okay, and we are out! Oh! He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The menacing cannon has been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the substances he could find. That must be how the doctor died. It's spreading. We have to get to the basement quick. All that is to go in here. I managed to complete all the puzzles, so all that's left is just to go get everything done. All I have to do is just insert those 3 rods in and get this over with. And that's it. Everything else is done. No, we're safe. Notes. Notes, please. Machinery, yeah, Trinity seems to function. Okay. So, which one's which? Seriously, which one is which? Shoot. Okay, let's see. Trinity seems to functions for. Okay. So I'm guessing it's like in this order. So I guess maybe. This order maybe? Okay, let's try this one. All the rods are in place. Okay. Okay. Now that I completed everything. Alright. All that's left is just to pull the switch, and we're done. Shoot a spray to here! Go, go, go. Whoa, shoot! Come on, we gotta get out of here now! We got away. Alright, let's go. Well, what the? Man, this thing doesn't want me to go in the basement. No turning back, I guess. Or Venezuela was... Yeah, I already know about that. This is it. Here we go. Wait, what? Which one are we supposed to take? What the? Grief! This thing just won't... No. No. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. The dark towers of Brennensburg rose above the forest and were silhouetted against the snow-white moon. He couldn't help feel sad for some reason. Oh, I got an achievement! Descendant. Well... We did it.
Come, this way. What was that? Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
No, this
Dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
No. It's more than a dungeon. It's a torture chamber. What happened to the girl probably happened to all the others. I mean, it's possible that whoever was responsible for this certainly... A slight headache, a few cuts and bruises. You think that was overhealed by time? Hello? A hammer. Well, I found the source of the problem.
What is this place?
locked. Okay, I'm gonna have to find another way in. But there's so many... But there's so many twists and turns. You have no idea which is the right way. Another tinderbox. Good grief, that thing just doesn't want to stop. It just don't want to stop. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh no 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 no. I have no choice but to hide in the darkness. Good grief. Come on, calm down. I hear him. I'm losing my sanity. I don't know where he would be. He's not here. Good grief! I keep running into that guy. What's his origins? I'd like to know that. Please, tell me. Was this some part of some sort of experiment? Never mind, not curious. I want to know. How many are there? Let's search for another way. Let her unlock. Nope, I can't pick the lock. Good grief, my sanity. I gotta stare in the light for a little bit, just so my sanity can calm down. Seems like this thing is only going after the prisoners. Well, actually, anyone in its path, really.
It's so cold.
No. No, 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 don't. Leave, please. My sanity is not even doing well. The controls get so wonky when my sanity is low. I got the oil. Tinderbox. I'm hiding in here. What's up with this area?
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the
What?
outsider, and tell him to alert the king's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
But
Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with a bed. Everything will be fine. I promise.
Found my other way in. The hole is too narrow to slip through. Will this help? Let's see, there's a hole in the ground on this hill, but it just won't fit any man. So we need something along with it. This lock tower, the lock is very hard and weak. Save it here for now.
Where is she? Where did she go?
What? Who go?
No. I won't tell. I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
Oh. The mother was only trying to save the daughter. All right. Gotta run. Hurry. Moving that aura was like pushing a star in the night sky. It wasn't supposed to happen. The shadow is okay. Impressive. Right is right, I guess. Let's try the other direction. Crystal clear. Good. So far, so good. Okay, now this is a dead end. Okay, let's head back. We're doing good progress. That's good. At least we're making good progress. I gotta admit, that girl was really brave. Willing to go through all this just for her mother's sake. I got an idea. Move! And there goes my oil. The storage. I just hope this thing doesn't see in the dark. This place is collapsing galore. Where does this way go? Seriously, where did this one lead?
Is he safe?
What?
Well, it's for his own good.
What does it mean by that?
Soon we'll be ready. Let there be enough time.
Well, what the bag? Get off! Get off! Get off! Ah!
2nd of August, 1839.
Daniel's diary?
I've arrived at the village of Altstadt. It's a haven in the midst of a vast forest and the last stop before my final destination.
Oh, final destination, that's great.
It's late in the evening, and the outrider, who has been with the coach since Bremen, advised me to wait until morning before I venture further.
Oh?
I've arranged for a bed at Der Mühle, the village's only inn, and am now waiting for the sun to rise. I try to sleep, but as I close my eyes, I see the men who fell victim in London. My fear and shame forces me to witness the same scenes over and over. They are dead because of me.
It's not your fault. You couldn't have known.
He escaped. Where is he now?
Oh. He's stuck. Ah. Open this. It's a very poor condition. No, not notes, memos. Like alien log with a worn out padlock. Oh my word.
Hey, you!
What?
Stop!
Don't come any closer. I just want to leave.
You can't go outside. It's too dangerous.
What makes you think it's safer in here?
Telling Gabriel.
I doubt that very much.
Don't budge. Ooh. No! There's more than one? You gotta be kidding! How am I gonna walk past that? When I hear the strange music, that means he's chasing me. He's not in this room. Oil and the tinderbox. Man, I'm going through the oil like crazy. Cell area. The storage. The same padlock. It would help. Okay. Down to the storage we go. We'll be safe in here for now. What's this? A glass jar. I got tinder boxes, which is good. You had to fill it up with something? Seriously? Of course. Drat. All I got is a jar. Shoot. So much for being quiet. Excuse me. Excuse me. Perfect, he'll never see me. But seriously, what am I supposed to do with a glass jar? And oh my goodness, it's so dark. Hold on just a sec. Am I going too tall? Okay, this is good enough. Okay, back to the game. I got a glass jar from a storage room. Don't make a sound. Whoa! Hi. Well, this guy was prepared for something. Well, I have a lot of questions for this room. What happened to him? No monster. What's this all about?
Hey! Anybody! Help! Christ. I don't believe this. Why? I mean, why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this? It wasn't my fault. I didn't have to go in there. Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
Burning houses? What's this?
3rd of August, 1839.
Another journal. What's
I
this?
feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu.
No.
Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems
I
well
prefer the
versed
peculiar.
in worldly matters, and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed.
Oh, really?
My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As
I don't
the
trust
sun
it.
sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom.
Yeah.
Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
Just in time for what? Shoot. Well, I'm gonna hide in the room with a dead body. Okay, so it must have something to do with the orbs. Actually, I'm gonna stay right here to stay out of sight. He sees nothing. And this way. Wait, what does it need? It needs to be weakened further. Just so I'll be able to see back here. This is the only room I could think of. Can I use it on this way, huh? Come on. Break it down. I need this opened. Nothing's coming, which is good. Wish you had gone through that like that. Maybe I should run just in case I run into those things again. And I'm running low on oil. Again. This room has to be used for something. But for what? Let's see, I've been to the storage area. Save me! Fuck you. I must have missed something, otherwise... I must have missed something. I'm going to the kitchen to find it. Never mind. Well, this is where I came from. I never explored here. It won't budge. The kitchen. There's usually something useful in the kitchen, so... What's this say?
4th of August,
I found the third one!
1839.
Okay!
The nightmares woke me in the early morning,
Alright.
and for a moment, I forgot where I was.
What?
Shortly after, there was a knock on my door.
Oh, I got a
Alexander
message.
had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our
Nothing.
tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's
Yeah.
not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow
Yeah?
is a sluggish thing,
That would explain a
lagging
lot.
behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander
What?
advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander
What he meant.
when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
Price. He must want me to forget my memory so I won't remember this. Ah. I got the acid. I'm gonna hide behind the pig. Shoot. Man, this thing doesn't want to give me a break. Good grief. There he goes. And he's gone. Okay. Okay. He's gone. I'm glad to see he's not much of a threat. It will do no good. I'm gonna have to go back to the one that has the weak lock. But I'm gonna have to be careful because there's no telling what will happen. It's a good thing I went back to actually see what it needed. The kitchen, storage. Right. All right. No time to waste. Not in the mood to find out. Entrance to Christine. Bye. Goodbye. Carefully treading the unknown land, he looked over his shoulder at his travel companions. They outright touched the brim of his hat as the final farewell. What on earth is this?
So you use the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi.
Oh, that was a lot.
There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
Here it needs to be greased. Won't budge. Great. Ah. Ayo? Oh, come on. Ayo. Nice head on the pipe. We need this down. Lower stuff here needs to be greased. Greased with what? Nothing. Come on, get me up there. Oil. Nice. Here you go. And you. Well, how? Just gotta keep doing this multiple times. Okay. Here we go. Upsy daisy. Let's just hope this monster does not know how to climb ladders. Alright. What's this about? So this or almost for the Christern. At least at the Christern, the control room. I have a lot of areas to actually go through before I actually can do anything. So I think this will be a perfect place to end the video right here. We have actually made a good amount of progress, so this is the perfect place to end the video. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button. It really means a lot to me if you do that. Also subscribe, totally free. Really free. Join the good thing while we're great at. Check out some of the videos you think you might like. We have managed to make some progress in Amnesia, but will we make it to go? I'm just kidding. Goodbye, everybody. And I'll see you next video. Later, comrades. You are all dismissed.